control. My true identity, the power that is me. We all danced in fire, trapped in this machine. Don't know how long we waited, as the Eggman's watching. We all danced in fire, looking through the screen. Don't know how long we waited, as the Eggman watches. With the rules in the fight, electric lines, change surroundings, join history. A treasure disappears as she goes. Miss her as you look away, and no one knows. This power is a key. This power changes me. We all danced in fire, trapped in this machine. Don't know how long we waited, as the Eggman's watching. We all danced in fire, looking through the screen. Don't know how long we waited, as the Eggman watches. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You didn't know, now I'm gonna show you the power that is me. You try to take me down, stop the show. Seems you never tasted fear or loss of control. The power lives in me. The power that is me. We all danced in fire, trapped in this machine. Don't know how long we waited, as the Eggman's watching. We all danced in fire, looking through the screen. Don't know how long we waited, as the Eggman watches. As the Eggman watches. The shadow of my
Hi, chat. Oh. I totally did. Oh, how is everyone tonight? Good. Oh, wait, hold on. I just realized. I'm an idiot. Talk, please. No, you were muted.
Oh my gosh.
I'm professional.
Wow. You're trying to silence me after I let you do this for tonight? I can't believe you.
I made a mistake, but I
Chat.
caught it early. I caught it fast.
You will never hear, and I will never say what I was talking about. I maybe I was giving away the secrets to the universe, but you'll never know
You will never know indeed.
because I will never repeat it. You'll just have to understand that Temp kept you from listening to something amazing.
I know. I'm horrible.
It's very horrible of you.
I'm horrible.
Anyway,
but
year's
for-
almost over.
Year is almost over. Chat, can you believe that Wednesday is going to be New Year's Eve?
I just realized you have a lot of fleas around.
You just
Might want to. It's not that I just realized that. I think I'm just noticing that you put an ungodly amount on your screen. You might want to get that checked out, honestly, because the amount of fleas that you have is might just be a bit of an issue, you know?
just a little bit. But they're friendly.
They're friendly.
They are
They're
very
friendly.
friendly. Is Ubisoft
That's
the
what people say
docket?
about spiders.
Yes. Ubisoft is on the docket.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, didn't they got hacked or some shit?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the docket. So shit, the way today is going to go is interesting. We don't really have a lot to go over, but we figure
Don't say that in the beginning, then they'll run away.
But we will figure that we'll probably talk about the rest of the year. We're ending this year on a high note. Technically, yes. Very little news is a very good thing.
Probably. I mean, like, you don't always have to have negative news. You could talk about more positive stuff, or you could, because like the thing I've kind of like noticed is, especially as I've just like been so pushed away from the quartering, I really can't handle listening to people talking that have negative news all the time.
Oh yeah.
So like, I feel like you know, long-term entertainment is like a big deal for people. You know, that's just me though.
No, yeah. Are you going to be talking about the fraud in Minnesota? No. That
No.
is very.
I mean, that's not really video game or pop culture news.
Yeah. If you're wanting someone to cover that, it will probably end up, ironically, being either Akko or Amal. Very likely Amal.
I don't know. The thing is I'm only talking about politics when it's funny. That's not funny. That's just like downright diabolical.
Well,
so I'm probably not going to talk about that.
But that's why I'm
that's
saying
that's Amal's field.
Yeah, that's Amal's field. Can you
or
entertain
Kirsch's
chat?
if you want to listen to Kirsch?
Yeah, or Kirsha. Can you entertain chat for like 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes? The dog wants to go.
You want me to here? Just show my game.
Oh god, I gotta do this.
People go to your stream. People go to your stream to escape watching me game, and now they're gonna watch me game.
They are gonna watch you game.
Oh, that is hilarious. It is really hilarious. It's just like they'll escape. They come to you because I'm gaming, but you have to show the gaming right now. It's kind of funny.
I know.
Anyway, hello chat. That is perfect. I can leave that in 20 minutes. Anyway, hello chat. I completed the winter event, which by the way you should do, chat, because the winter event actually gets you a pretty nice looking gun. Flip. This place has probably already been looted. That's not good. Temp is outsourcing streaming to exactly. He is. But yeah, you should finish the event because it gives you a rare weapon and some rare augments as well. Ooh, that's useful. Like this weapon here is I've not used it. Well, actually, it's a lie. I've used it on one arc, and it killed it pretty quickly. So my recommendation is that you finish the event because it gives you a cosmetic item too. I don't have arc raiders. Well, you should get it. People said I would hate this game. Well, they were wrong. I ended up liking it a decent amount. And I'm gonna be real, that's a cracked bioscanner. Hell yeah! All right, I'm leaving. I got what I came for. I'll be real, chat. It has been pretty fun. And the PvP obviously not so much, because I ain't a PvPer. So like, oh fuck. All right. Ow. Okay. Well, that's not good. Fuck. Okay. I need to heal. And I need to heal now.
My apologies, chat.
I'm trying not to die right now because I do have quite a lot of good stuff on me.
Oh. Can we talk about the
But yeah,
best
chat, you should get
games of
this. Aqua never
2025?
wants to play with anyone. That's not true.
No. The only times Akko has played with
One's down.
Mizu and Celeste more than me, though. And I was the one that told Akko to get this game.
Excuse me? I've only played with Celeste once.
Twice.
No, it has literally just been once. Unless you're counting the Fortnite stream.
No.
I think it's been once. Motherfucker.
Anyway. Do you think an ex-COD player would
Excuse me.
enjoy Ark? Yes, I do. But yeah, chat.
Probably. Again, if you like PvP, maybe. This game isn't like fast-paced PvP, though. It's very like situational PvP, because not everybody wants to fight with you.
Yeah. There are people that go looking for fights.
Like me. Yeah. We don't like those people, honestly.
Like, don't get me wrong. If they shoot first and they want to live to see the end, no. But
my aim is horrible. There we go. No, yeah, if I'm forced to fight, I'll do it, but like I don't like fighting people.
Yep.
Not the biggest fan.
3 times the Baba Niku. Oh, so yeah, chat. This week was Christmas.
It was Christmas. Did you get everything you wanted for Christmas?
Let's go with yes, because I bought myself 3 things. I know what you got yourself.
What did I get myself?
Well, why don't you say it?
I didn't. Oh, the 3D printer wasn't for like Christmas.
Oh, wasn't? It was just.
That was like no, that's a. I consider that like half a business expense from YouTube money and half like I've always wanted a 3D printer to do for my work.
Well, that could count.
And now that I've got one, I'm going to use it for server stuff. I don't really count it though. Technically, you could say that I got like IKEA furniture for Christmas because my family gave me nothing but IKEA money. They're like, what do you want? And I'm like, well, I do want to go to IKEA eventually. So they all got me IKEA money, which I used basically all of. I bought a new shelf. I bought a bunch of shelf stuff to go in the shelf. And now my room feels snazzy.
Good.
And I'm very happy about that. Okay.
Well, I guess on my end,
But, yeah.
I bought 3 things for myself. It was expensive. But I actually ended up buying a license for the Elgato Wavecast software.
Okay.
The one that allows me to do the audio via Ethernet. Like I have my main computer and my streaming computer with the same software. So that way it would allow me to do better dual PC streaming because I haven't started that yet. And I want to make 2026 the year I actually start that.
Yeah.
And then I bought myself 2 games. 2 games that aren't out yet.
Oh. Which would you buy?
Resident Evil 9.
Okay.
Yeah, the person who is horrible with horror now continues to have every Resident Evil game on Steam.
It's quite ironic, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's okay, though.
And then I actually bought Monster Hunter Stories 3, which is also not out yet.
Okay. Is that a game that you've been playing recently?
I've actually been
I've seen
playing-
you playing Monster Hunter recently.
I've been playing the first game. So, Stories is kind of like Pokemon. It's like, okay, it is an RPG. It is a turn-based RPG. But you have to go into caves, find the eggs of monsters, steal the egg, take it home and hatch it, to then be able to use that monster in battle.
Uh-huh.
So it's the bones of Monster Hunter with kind of the identity of Pokemon.
That makes sense.
Actually, sorry. It's the bones of Pokemon with the identity of Monster Hunter. Sorry. And the first game did very well. It was a 3DS exclusive for many years, and then Capcom made Stories 2. That did very well. Like, they released that to all platforms, and that one did very, very well. So they ended up doing a slight remaster of Stories 1 and brought it to modern consoles and PC. And that did very well. So now Capcom is doing Stories 3, because Stories is becoming actually quite a popular series, because it's Monster Hunter, but Pokemon and an RPG. What's not to like about that?
Right. I think people are probably gravitating towards it because, like, I think people are looking for something that's not Pokemon right now, but is also similar to Pokemon.
Here's what's sad.
You know?
Having been playing Stories 1, and I'm going to bring it up on my thing. Oh, I got to do this with the model. Hold on. And again, chat, we'll get into news. Do not worry. That is happening. But we're going to be kind of chill about it tonight.
That's Temp's way of saying that it's going to be chill and slow, chat.
Chill and slow. So, I've been saying it on stream quite a lot, and actually on Twitter as well, that Stories 3 or Stories 1 feels like Sword and Shield. But it was done on the 3DS first and by another company. Because you literally have the whole cave system where you gotta find these...
You're going around, you're stealing eggs, and then you're, like, hatching them.
Yeah.
I kind of get it.
This is the monster game? This is.
Sorry, chat, I had to reach for something.
So, it's
you know those frosted sugar cookies that you get from the store that everybody knows about?
Yeah.
I decided I had to be evil and bought some tonight. Because I miss some. Sorry, continue. I just figured I'd say that. Oh, goodness. You all right?
No, yeah. Sorry. With the headache and everything.
Okay.
But yeah, I just wanted to kind of mention that.
Don't overexert. Chat, Temp decided to stream tonight with a headache.
I
should admonish Temp for streaming with a headache.
Look, I want to. I'm allowed to.
He really wanted to stream, chat. Like to stream for him.
Yeah.
Like for Temp.
I was even telling Akko in Discord that this is one of the worst headaches I've had all year.
No.
And
we should shock him.
How rude.
I don't think shocking would help his headache. I'm gonna be real.
No.
Just saying, chat. I don't think it would help him that much.
It wouldn't. It is because of this reason I said as well that I've had a bit of medicinals. you know.
Uh-huh. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I'm fine. And actually, it's gotten
Just a
better
little
since the
bit.
sun went down.
Oh, so now you're blaming the sun for it. Do you have fibromyalgia now?
I don't know. I doubt it.
You don't know
Wish-
what fibromyalgia is?
No, I know. I know exactly what it is.
It's basically oh, okay, good.
I know what it is.
Good. I was about to like
My mother had it.
I was about to get upset at you because
I know what it is.
Your mother had it?
Uh-huh.
No, your mother didn't have it because if she
Yes, she
did,
did.
she doesn't act like a lot of the weirdos on TV.
Wow.
I'm gonna be real, your mother.
Wow.
She acts way nicer, all right? There are people that are Listen, I watch people that quote unquote have fibromyalgia get arrested. They act like such pussies. Your mom definitely didn't act like a pussy, just in general. So
Temp is a Skyrim vampire. Excuse me? What do you mean by that?
he doesn't go outside enough, chat. That's why.
Oh, never mind. I understand why. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
Vampire pupper. You know, some people be into that. You know.
I know.
Just
A lot of people. No, that's Ava.
Yeah, but she's not a dog. Excuse me.
No, she's not a dog.
I know she's not a dog.
Did you? Okay, hold on. Have you seen the German seal thing going around lately?
Excuse me? German seal thing. German seal thing. Chad, I feel like, you know, maybe Temp really does need to, like, go to bed because he's got, like, such a headache that he... Speaking weirdness, it sounds like.
Sorry, that reaction was great.
Oh, you can tell he's also very stoned. You can tell how stoned he is tonight. Because he's, like... He's dying. I'm confused here.
Here. I will bring it up on stream so you all can see what I am talking about.
So how is it German?
You'll see. I need to rearrange this. Bad. There it is. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hüpfe auf den Bauch, denn ich hab Übergewicht. Könnt weniger essen, aber Lust hab ich nicht. Egal was es gibt, ich esse jedes Gericht. Ich glaube nicht an das, was ne Diät
this is only something that you would laugh at because you were high.
I mean, yes, it is. But I don't know. Sea dogs. Big sea dogs.
Sea dogs. You know, you totally could have become like I think we even talked about it at some point.
We did.
You becoming like a seal.
Because the idea was like, do we stick like with like the underwater theme? Because you had Lumi with the like mermaid and Mizu with puddle, you octopus.
Yeah.
Do we keep with water?
Well, it wouldn't fit now. Just because, you know, the water theme, most of the water people kind of like her. It's not the same anymore.
To be fair, so are most of the dog people.
What do you mean?
All the like the Silver, Cinder, all the other stuff, like dog people are just
Cinder's a little bit more unique, I feel like.
Well, but I mean, like the way you're implying is like Bao and Shy Lily. Water.
Bao's not a dog.
No, you're really losing it. Okay.
Bao's a whore. There's a difference. I'm. Excuse me.
Sorry.
I'm losing it. What do you mean?
Oh damn.
Wow. Wow. Proceed.
Sorry. What went through my brain with that was infinitely more hilarious.
Oh dear.
Because you said Bao is not a dog. She's a whore. Which my brain said, so she's not a bitch, she's a whore.
Yes. Something like that.
Okay.
Anyway,
So-
let's jump off of the talking about dogs because I think it's like getting you stuck in a loop.
Yeah, it is. All right, I just wanted to show that. That was cute.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have some moves to talk about tonight, chat. So you saw what was going on with limited run games, didn't you?
I have not. No.
Okay. I'm gonna make this a little smaller because there's a lot to go over. Limited run games customers not happy with shit quality of $250 Sonic X Shadow Generations Collector's Edition, saying, Sega, I beg you to never partner with them again.
How long ago was this? I feel like
this game came out last year. The Collector's Edition was announced when the game was announced.
And it's
People
not out
are
yet,
just
or...
now getting it.
Jeez.
Yeah. Between their lack of quality control, inability to keep schedules, and potential leaking of customers' private information to Facebook, recent months have seen...
I feel like that's not the first time that's happened with them.
It's not, actually. Recent months have seen limited run games taking self-inflicted hit after self-inflicted hit to their reputation as a trusted business. And unfortunately, they've done themselves absolutely zero favors with their absolutely embarrassing handling of Sega's Sonic X Shadow Generations Collector's Edition. First made available for pre-order in early August 2024, said Collector's Edition was advertised as providing players with not only a physical copy of the upgraded Generations release for the player's choice of platform from among Xbox, Switch, PlayStation, and PC, but also a number of other exclusive accoutrements, including a CD copy of the game's official soundtrack, a commemorative Dreamcast jewel case, a steelbook cover, an art book, and a trio of collectibles, including keychain replicas of Sonic and Shadow shoes, a trio of Chow, one each of the Dark, Neutral, and Hero variants, and a statue depicting the two hedgehogs posing back-to-back atop a recreation of a Dreamcast console.
Like a picture of all of it?
Yeah,
there it is.
Here's an actual picture of like what was supposed to be included in it. And on paper, this looks really cool.
How much was it?
$250.
For all that?
For all of that.
Jeez. I'm starting to like worry because of people saying this was like a horrible. What did they do to fuck it up?
Really? Because I've seen problems with limited run games. Otherwise, I would have considered this for myself. Because I'll tell you what, I'd love to have that on like a shelf. That'd be cool.
It's like, okay, I do have to ask. Do you have like a shelf of Sonic merch? Like just a shrine to Sonic?
No.
No?
I'm not Christian.
Kind of surprised. I mean, I have a shrine to all my merch because like, I'll be honest, it's kind of cool.
I have some Sonic stuff, but not a lot.
Do you want to know what the centerpiece is?
The
sex. Oh no. Because technically it is an Occo color.
Oh.
It's part of the collection of Occo merch that
yes,
I
it
own.
is. Yes, it is.
Eventually, I need to get the booba pad so that I can add that too.
Bearing a pre-tax price of $250, the release was initially promised to roll out in 2 parts, with physical Sonic X Shadow Generations discs and Steam codes set to be delivered within a 3-week period following the game's official October 22nd, 2024 release, and the additional items following later sometime in July of 2025. By all reports, their delivery of the actual game went relatively smoothly. However, when the time finally came to start fulfilling the Collector's Edition orders, LRG announced midway through the month that its shipping date would be delayed to an unspecified amount of time in order to perfect the statue. The actual thing saying, to all of our favorite Sonic and Shadow fans, we wanted to share that we're going to take additional time to perfect the statue for this amazing collector's edition. Some of you have already received your copy of the game, but for those of you who haven't, we'll be shipping your copies now so you don't have to wait any longer to play the game. We truly appreciate everyone's support and patience as we make this edition the best it can be.
I should point out that they oftentimes have delays for their shit.
Uh-huh.
They've never had shit out on time as far as I know.
No. Not as far as I'm aware. Maintaining radio silence on the matter for the next few months, the company would provide a production update in November, therein finally announcing that orders will begin shipping this December. We initially had to delay the original date because perfection was essential, explained LRG. The statue itself...
That's a funny excuse for we're delayed because we're not done yet.
Yeah. The statue itself went through multiple revisions before we could sign off on it as the ultimate collector's item for the fans of Sonic and Shadow. Saying, we know you've waited long enough for your collector's edition of Sonic and Shadow Generations. We're happy to report that orders will begin shipping this December. There's more to share, and we'd like to take the time to outline the following stages of delivery for this incredible collector's edition. We initially had to delay this beyond the original date because perfection was essential. The statue itself went through multiple revisions before we could sign off on it as the ultimate collector's item for the fans of Sonic and Shadow.
I just hate it when people say that kind of shit because it's just like so. It's like, does anybody these days believe that? If anybody these days believes that, you are like a mark, in my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. Perfection was found, and this massive statue is worth beholding. With that, the many orders of the Sonic X Shadow Generation Collector's Edition will be shipping in waves. Wave 1 starts in December. A total of 16 containers will be needed to transport all units across the ocean. The estimated transit time for these containers will carry into the first quarter of 2026.
Here's my... Wait. Containers. Are they talking like the big ones? Like the very big... Are they saying 16 What?
Yeah.
I'm a little confused here.
I'm
like shipping containers, right?
I'm guessing shipping containers.
Okay. Okay.
As these arrive in the warehouse, we will continue to update you all until every collector's edition has shipped. Well, people have been getting them.
Okay.
And people, they're saying, oh, they're great. At long last, the collector's edition actually began shipping out earlier this month, with reports of players receiving their collector's editions beginning to pour out across social media as early as December 18th. But unfortunately for them, the package sent by LRG was filled not with Christmas cheer, but rather an absolutely giant piece of coal. Per an ever-growing number of social media posts, the set's headlining Sonic Shadow Dreamcast statue is less high-end collectible and more toy left in a young child's back up, with its problems ranging from poor figure designs.
Oh no. Shadow, why are your eyes so far apart? Oh, that looks 3D printed, man. And there's nothing, listen, now that I have a 3D printer, I have more appreciation for it. But like, I can tell when something is shit quality, and that looks bad.
Yeah.
It's like when Sonic was revealed for the Sonic movie, and they asked him to take it back and cook some more.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Shadow, are you all right?
He's missing a nose in this one.
I just like, I'm looking at this, and my biggest problem is just Shadow. Like, I can tell when something just feels off. You don't have to like know specifically or know the right wording, but I can tell something's wrong with Shadow.
Oh yeah. Like here, you can see.
I can just tell.
His foot's
off.
off.
The shoe part fell off. That's funny.
And then obviously,
it's okay. Some glue required.
Some glue required.
Okay, yeah, it's not the worst, but like it is massively hilarious to look at. Like, just again,
look at that.
I'm looking at Shadow. Something seems wrong. Oh yeah, the paint job is shit too.
Yeah, it is.
What Chinese shop did they pay in Taiwan for this?
Like,
oh my gosh, this is amazing.
it's so bad.
Shadow looks like he's eating glue while pissing out hot chocolate. Yeah.
It does. As a publication, Limited Run Games has yet to offer a proper statement regarding their poor handling of Sonic and Shadow. However, the company has acknowledged that these issues exist, with the company's official Twitter account replying to the above tweet with the assurance, "This is unacceptable. After waiting so long, there's no excuse for your statue to arrive in this condition. Please reach out to our support team at your earliest convenience so we can make this right." And that's it. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, can I get a good view of the Sonic one? Because the Sonic one, I need to see how bad the Sonic one is.
This is the only
The
picture
Sonic
we
one, for
have
some
of the
reason,
Sonic
doesn't
one.
strike me as bad. Like, the Sonic one doesn't look so horribly bad, but, like, it's still...
It's still not
I don't
great.
know. Something still just feels off about it, you know?
Yeah, it does.
I don't know. That's funny, though.
Again, like, I'm glad I didn't buy this. Because, for all intents and purposes, what this statue was really cool. But just, no.
That's beautiful.
On the note of other news, this one is actually gonna hit real hard for a lot of people. But it is gaming news and we do need to talk about it. Vince Zampella, video game developer behind Call of Duty, was killed in a Ferrari crash.
Oh, that's depressing.
What to know? Prolific video game designer Vince Zampella and a passenger were killed in a crash Sunday on Angeles Crest Highway in the mountains north of Los Angeles. The Ferrari had just exited the tunnel on the winding two-lane road when it slammed into a concrete barrier and caught fire. Zampella, co-creator of the Call of Duty franchise, is a lauded figure in the video game industry and head of Respawn Entertainment. Respawn Entertainment, owned by EA, is best known for the video games Titanfall, Titanfall 2, Apex Legends, and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Zampella also
led a lot of games that people like. Holy cow.
Zampella also led an EA Studio video, team based in Playa Vista behind the popular Battlefield video game franchise. Video game developer Vince Zampella, whose studios have created several of the world's best-selling games, was killed Sunday afternoon in a Ferrari crash in Southern California's Angeles Crest Highway. Zampella, an acclaimed figure in the video game industry, is the head of Respawn Entertainment. The prolific designer is the former CEO of video games developers Infinity Ward, the studio behind the successful Call of Duty franchise. The single car crash was reported at about 12:45 p.m. on the scenic road north of Los Angeles in the San Gabriel Mountains. The southbound Ferrari veered off the road just after exiting a tunnel, hit a concrete barrier, and the passenger was ejected, the California Highway Patrol said. The driver, Zampella, was trapped in the ensuing car fire, the CHP said. He died at the scene and the passenger died at the hospital. Authorities told NBC4 investigates. Details about the passenger's identity were not immediately available. Oh, excuse me. Details about what led to the crash off the winding forest road overlooking Los Angeles and the San Gabriel Valley were also not immediately available. A witness provided video of the crash involving a 2026 Ferrari 296 GTS to authorities that shows the red car slamming into the barrier just after exiting the tunnel. The six-figure mid-engine sports car powered by a hybrid twin-turbo V6 is capable of 819 plus horsepower. Power. Zampella, 55, co-founded Chatsworth-based Respawn Entertainment in 2010. The studio was acquired by video game giant EA in 2017. Respawn Entertainment is best known for the video games Titanfall, Titanfall 2, Apex Legends, and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. He really knew how... God, sorry, I've had some, phlegm all day. He really knew how to create stories and create experiences that really hit at the heart of the human experience. Whether it's terror, dread, heroism, said Washington Post video game critic Gene Park. who has met Zampella, I think he was really able to kind of encapsulate that through the designs of the video games he made. He was a very humble person. He was very well aware of the impact that he made on people, and he never took it for granted. Zampella also led an EA studio team based in Playa Vista behind the Battlefield video game franchise. In a statement, EA called Zampella's impact on the world of video games profound and far-reaching. This is an unimaginable loss, and our hearts are with Vince's family, his loved ones, and all those touched by his work. EA said in a statement, Vince's influence on the video game industry was profound and far-reaching. A friend, colleague, leader, and visionary creator, his work helped shape modern interactive entertainment and inspired millions of players and developers around the world. His legacy will continue to shape how games are made and how players connect to generations to come. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was speeding a lot, right? That was one of the biggest factors. Yeah, chat, this is why you don't speed.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I hate it when people's lives are used as a lesson for that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is why you don't speed, even in a nice car. All right.
No, yeah.
Sadly.
From what I heard, he was doing well in the 120 to 130 miles per hour. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it.
Yeah, this is why you don't speed. I'm sorry.
I used to live in LA, and let me tell you, that place has a bit of a reputation. Temp has had a little too much powder. Again, I got...
No, it wasn't powder. He had the green leaf.
I had the green leaf, and I had it to curb the pain of this headache. It has helped, but the after side effect is... Yeah. Temp seems really broken up about this. I'm not. I mean, it sucks. It absolutely sucks. But if he was speeding, it kind of was his fault. Not even kind of.
You can feel bad for him and still say, this could have been avoidable.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of times where you could say that. I mean, I obviously be respectful of it, but it's just like, yeah, this could have been avoidable. Thank God he didn't hit anyone. Yeah, thank God he didn't hit anyone.
Yeah,
like what a lot of people say when this kind of shit happens and nobody was there. It's just like, thank God nobody got hurt besides him.
I mean, one other person died, but that was the passenger.
Right.
So yeah.
Only speed 5 to 10 over the limit? Yeah, me too. Me too. Everybody does that though.
Yeah.
Especially if you live in the South. If you don't go 5 to 10 over the limit in the South, people are going to get upset at you. Because you're not going the speed limit. If you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Danganronpa video game series has shipped over 10 million units.
So the entirety of the series, not
Yes.
like just individuals? Okay.
Spike Chunsoft has announced that the Danganronpa video game series has shipped over 10 million units worldwide. This milestone includes shipments and digital sales as of December 10th, 2025. So far, the games released worldwide include Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, Danganronpa Another Episode Ultra Despair Girls, and Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony, and S, including various ports to different platforms over the years. The next entry in the series is Danganronpa 2x2, due in 2026. You can find.
And what's that one going to be about?
It is basically a remake of Danganronpa 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh, damn it.
It has new.
They've been redoing a lot of
too.
remakes or just additions.
It is.
I imagine it does, but like that's so lame.
Yeah, it has new additions. It has other stuff. So I will probably play it. I don't know when. So
maybe when it comes out, I'll drag Ava through Danganronpa.
I
want to see her play it. I want to see her play it.
It has a whole new story. Yeah, that's pretty much why I want to play it. It's because of the new story.
And just make an entirely new game. It's so lame to just like. They've done it like a couple of times already, kind of, where they just add stuff to the old games. It's just like, make it something new, bro. Please. Maybe it's just me, though. Entirely possible it's just me thinking that, though.
No, yeah. Spike Chunsoft today announced that its widely beloved Danganronpa video game series has surpassed 10 million units shipped worldwide across its 5 titles. The series celebrated its 15th anniversary this past November. As of December 10th, 2025, Trigger Happy Havoc, the first title in the Danganronpa series, was released in Japan for the PSP on November 25th, 2010. Since then, 5 titles have been launched across multiple platforms, including 3 mainline entries and 2 spin-offs. The franchise has also expanded into other media, including TV anime, manga, novels, stage play, and commercially successfully licensed character goods. Danganronpa 2x2 will be released at this point. Spike Chunsoft looks forward to continuing to elevate the Danganronpa franchise through a variety of new products and initiatives. It's not a lot to go off of, but hey, if you like it, it's sold more, and that's making them pay attention.
I like the series, especially the drama that kind of spawned around me getting into it. But I think that like maybe they should just put the series to bed and make other things.
I
mean, they kind of have been.
Yeah.
They kind of have been, but like, there reaches a point where it's just like, come on, bro.
Right. Well, that comes to a point.
What more
are
you doing?
Like, the original creator literally left Spike Chunsoft.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, then they're kind of at a loss. Is he the writer or
he's the creator? Like,
well, yeah, but is he like the main writer or?
He's definitely one of them. I don't know quite if he was for all of them though, but. And to be fair, he's also said, I think one of his newer games is in the same universe as Danganronpa, so it's definitely, like, still in the back of his mind. And I think he has said he still will work with Spike Chunsoft. He's just started his own company now.
Right.
So I don't quite know. Drama started over Akko playing Danganronpa? Yeah!
No, there was drama started over who showed me Danganronpa for the first time.
Oh, well, yeah. Technically, yeah.
That's all.
And then, as far as RPG site's concerned, Final Fantasy 9 animated series seemingly back in production at a new French studio with a 2028 release target.
There's going to be an animated series of 10?
No, 9.
9? Okay,
so
fair.
9 hit, I believe it was his 20th anniversary fairly recently. 9 is, and we're not going to go into this, I just want you to know. 9 is the game that was Dawn Trail was based off of.
Okay.
So I said we're not going into
Understandable.
Back in 2021, an animated series based on Final Fantasy X was announced from Paris-based animation company Cyber Group Studios. Following Cyber Group Studios' closure earlier this year, the Final Fantasy IX anime series is seemingly back in production at a new studio with a 2028 release target. This news was reportedly in the first issue of Écran Total, a French magazine covering the business side of the film and TV industry. Écran Total's report appears to state that the closure of Cyber Group Studios, Eurovisual will now be handling the anime series. You can find this image posted on Blue Sky, on their Blue Sky with the description in French and the translation below. And the translation: Malcolm, Lucilla, Thea, Fowla, and Doc, children of the hero Bibi, are the last black mages of the 4 continents. Today they live happily in the city of Alexandria, guarded by its rather friendly, though sometimes very curious inhabitants. Unfortunately, this peaceful existence was not to last. One day, Colm discovers Mel, frozen in a statue, in the inn where he works. Could this be the tragic legacy of their father catching up for them? The listing notes that it will be a 2D animated show aimed at children aged between 6 and 13 years of age. It will consist of 13 episodes, each running 22 minutes. The plot details in the summary also match directly with a leak from earlier this year that discovered information about the Final Fantasy IX anime project from when it was being done by Cyber Studios Group. Thanks to the production materials posted online by former Cyber Studios employees after the company's dissolution, it seems the new producers are running with the very same previously developed ideas for the show. So if you are interested in the Final Fantasy IX anime, it's coming. Maybe.
Right.
but I don't know how I feel about the whole... Because the point of Final Fantasy IX, like, its whole story was just, like, you know, death. Death was this big, like, story motivator. So when you have
funny
that...
because the expansion for Dawn Trail was all about giving away or letting go.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know how they'll do it with a show aimed at between 6 and 13-year-old kids. We'll
That's
see.
quite the young demographic. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be real.
that is.
Accepting death? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do that. Just telling kids that it's okay to die. Parents are gonna be okay with that.
So we've actually had a few people mention it, and I think maybe we should talk about it.
Oh?
Why you're not streaming tonight?
No, we'll talk about that later.
Later?
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this was debunked, but we're going to talk about it
You were
anyway.
pretty happy about that.
About it being debunked?
No, about it just existing. I had a bunch of people come and tell me that you were wrong, and I was like, well...
Oh, I figured I was wrong too, but that doesn't mean,
Listen.
like, the possibility of what it could be.
I kind of wanted it to be right still.
Yeah,
but...
I did too, but...
Eh.
So, Asus is rumored to enter the DRAM manufacturing segment by 2026, which should ensure a stable memory supply of its PC lineup. Asus to tackle memory shortage by entering the DRAM segment itself, rumor claims. And this happened from an update. Update 12/26/2025, Taiwanese outlet CNA has received a statement from Asus regarding the DRAM rumor and said it is currently has no plans to invest in a memory wafer fab. So, already, as we start in the article, no, this is not happening for now anyway.
Sadly.
The current memory crisis has affected all aspects of the PC business, and there's little that PC makers can do. Most have already raised the prices of their products, and shortages will lead to delays in the coming years. But it looks like one of the biggest PC makers is deciding to tackle memory shortages by entering the DRAM business itself. As per the rumor shared by Persian tech outlet, that word, it looks like Asus is planning to enter
Which word?
Sakavzarmag.
Oh. Sir, can you please stop summoning devils? I'd appreciate it if you didn't.
It looks like Asus is entering the DRAM market in the big way, and as early as 2026. This is the same outlet that has previously leaked information on AMD and Intel CPUs that turned out to be correct. Still, we will advise our readers to take it with a grain of salt. So coming back to the rumor, it is stated that Asus plans to set up dedicated DRAM production lines by the end of Q2 2026. If memory prices and supply don't return to normal, current reports expect memory shortages to last until the end of 2027 and even into 2028. Asus, being one of the biggest PC players out there, does have the capability to enter the DRAM market. But even then, setting up a dedicated plant just for DRAM manufacturing will be a huge task for them. In the case of, as the rumor holds up, Asus does enter the DRAM market, it will firstly focus on streamlining its supply for its own products, which mainly include PCs such as laptops and desktops. The Asus, ROG, and TUF lineups are a crucial business, and Asus, just like other PC brands out there, doesn't like paying extra to procure the memory for said products. This move comes at a time when other memory makers such as Crucial, Micron, have left the market. The difference between Crucial and Asus is that Crucial was a memory module manufacturing front for Micron. Micron was the main brand responsible for manufacturing DRAM products, and they serve a vast market with products for servers and data centers and are currently being gobbled by AI. Micron, like Samsung and SK Hynix, went for profitability. But for Asus, it'd be more about survival in the current crisis scenario. If Asus does end up opening a DRAM front, then we could see other PC businesses also benefiting from them if they can meet their own demand and are left with additional capacity, though only time will tell whether this actually ends up being the case.
You have to think with a memory provider leaving the field, you know, not everybody is going to be like hunky dory about this. That's on the company side. Like,
Yeah.
if you think about it, if people can't buy their memory, they're going to be building less computers. Building less computers means all companies are going to suffer as a result. So if somebody comes in and says, "Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should try and take over the field so that everybody doesn't suffer as a result," because don't you underestimate. People are definitely like I bet you people in the field of computer making that aren't the consumer, they're kind of like, well, fuck, how much money are we going to lose because there's no memory. You know, at least with the graphics cards, I feel like with the graphics cards it was like it probably was similar. This is just going to be another one of those chokeholds where they're kind of stuck because they have to hope and pray that somebody's going to come along or try and make more. And if they don't, you know, a lot of these computer companies or like motherboard processor companies, they're going to be kind of stuck because nobody wants to build a computer when you have no parts to begin with.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So we'll have to wait and see.
And that's the thing. And the article flat out mentions it's like what Asus is responding to here is that they have no plans to invest in a memory wafer fabrication. But they're not going to flat out admit that before they have, you know, actual stuff to reveal. And they already said in the article, it's like, look, if they're going to do this, they're going to do it for their own products first, and then we'll see where they go from there. And that's good. They will do it for their own products first, and if it can help them sell, great, they'll do that, and then we'll see where they go from there. I'm not going to say they won't do it.
It's also worth noting that like a lot of graphics card companies right now are struggling because they have to source their own DRAM now, and if DRAM is like hard to come by, I can imagine even them. You know,
easier just get a pre-built. We're back to that, yeah. Actually, we are very much back.
Pre-builts are going to become cheaper.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Well, okay, not cheaper, but because they're still going up. It's just it's going to be easier to procure a pre-built than building it yourself.
Yeah. The companies have all of that stuff.
Might be a silver lining to this. If it lasts for a while, it'll make devs focus on optimization. No, it won't. You know why? All these people are just going to go to consoles instead. Consoles will be able to sell it at a loss because they're also making games. PCs are used for more than just gaming.
Huh. This is an interesting bit of breaking news. Quote unquote breaking. There are reports, there's no name of the bank just yet, so this is technically unverified, but there is a report that a major bank has just gone under. Allegedly. They failed to pay debts of theirs, and so it's some of their stuff is being liquidated. If that's the case, that's kind of crazy. But again, this is unverified, and even the community knows saying this is unverified news. But if a bank is being liquidated, that's kind of scary, in my personal opinion.
Akko, why do you think GPU makers got the news?
Oh, I was just gonna say, don't take it as a fact. It's just a random tweet I read, and if it's true, that's kind of crazy. The thing is if a bank like is insolvent and needs money, the government will like probably help them out, because that's what the government always does. But yeah, that's interesting. That is interesting.
Akko, why do you think GPU makers got the news the same time we did? These deals and contracts last 5 to 10 years in advance. Production lines are projected for decades in advance. I don't know why you think they would be or not plan ahead.
I'll be back in.
Okay. Banks usually pay the government back. No, do not bail out the banks again. But yeah, I don't think this is gonna. I don't know. Even if we see anything from this, it's not gonna be for several years. Not going to be for several years. Fuck the banks. Yep. Oh, goodness. Ugh. Sorry, Jen. I'm also tired. Banks are taking my anime titties way. Yeah, they are. They're taking all the anime titties away, and we cannot allow that. Case in point. Did you see Alex Jones, the giant Labubu? I did, and it's cursed. Just no. No. He gave it a tinfoil hat. Okay. That I did not see, but that's funny. At least he's playing into the bit. Hi, Tap. Welcome, Avenged. If Shrek went for tax dollars to bail them out with no consequences, yup. Pretty much. Ugh. Okay. So, let's... I want to talk about that one when Nako comes back, because that one, this is the big one. This is like, that's our title headline article for tonight. So we'll talk about that when Nako gets back. Labubus are demons from hell. I have a genuine question. Why do I keep hearing about it? What is a Labubu? What is a Labubu? Okay, hold on. What is a Labubu? Here we go. Jet, do you want to see what a Labubu is?
I don't always hang out on Christmas Eve or New Year's with my Labubu, but when I do, I hang out with this little particular guy right here. He's not a Democrat, he's not a Republican, he's a populist, he's a freedom fighter, he's libertarian, he believes in team humanity. And well, he likes InfoWars, Alex Jones, and Elon Musk, but most importantly, he likes 6'7". 6'7", baby. That's right, going to 2026. 6'7", then the year 2027. 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7".
Okay, I don't even understand that meme. What is that meme? Like, seriously, what is that meme? Here. This is the one with the tinfoil hat. Is that a Gremlin knockoff? Because it feels like a Gremlin knockoff. It does. Went from ancient meme to brain rot. Cool and trendy thing to say. It's the next generation of Furbies. So it has no meaning. It's just done by retards. Okay. Fair. Just, I hate memes today. I really do. Ugh. Alex shows his dad energy. Yeah. I don't understand the 6'7" meme. I don't either, but that's okay. From my understanding of Labubu, a foreign guy saw a bunch of cool Dutch Fae stories and made his own, then sold the toy rights. It's a reference to a rap video? All right, then. Ugh. Get off the screen. Make memes great again. Really? Memes today just, they're awful. They're not great. Oh my goodness. Bring back the old memes? God, I wish. Another meme I really don't like is the Ugandan Knuckles. It's so bad.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. We just
My apologies.
We just talked about Alex Jones with his Labubu.
Oh, yeah, he according to him, his daughter got it for him for like Christmas as like a joke. But in order to prove that he's not cursed, he's gonna go like blow it up with tannerite in a couple of days.
Okay.
See Grum's crashing out of the GPUs. Yeah, Grum. Listen, if people take Grum seriously, I feel bad for them because he is literally not somebody. Like he is only big because of the people that he like grew around. But like Grums is a retard, all right? Just an out and out retard in my personal opinion.
No, yeah.
So, you know.
I'd rather have Ugandan Knuckles than 6'7". Fair. So would I. Again, 6'7" is just a meme that I fuck if I know. But yeah, Grums is an idiot. And I've stopped taking anything he says seriously. Said it long ago.
No, for sure. Holy shit, I'm still alive.
So I wanted to wait to talk to you about this before you came back. But this is actually our headline article for tonight.
I can't believe my character. I was in Arc Raiders and I had to run to the bathroom and I quit the game. And if you quit the game, like you just your character is still there and people can kill it.
Yeah.
I came back to life. There was a person there, but they didn't kill me. And oh man, I'm so happy right now because like yeah, I'm just gonna extract. Sorry, go ahead.
Fair. Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Like, I was not expecting that.
Neon Genesis Evangelion director Hikeaki Anno doesn't believe creating for the global market is the way to go, saying, "I'm sorry, but the audience will have to be the one to adapt."
I saw this and I'm really happy, and I'm hoping that like more Japanese people take it seriously. Just being real here, I hope more people take it seriously.
I do too.
I see.
The Japanese content industry has been steadily going global over the past few years, and with increasing government support and a fleshed out expansion strategy, it is estimated to reach a market size of 20 trillion yen by 2033. Recently, Neon Genesis Evangelion director Hideki Anno sat down with Forbes Japan to talk about the changes this has brought to the industry as it further expands into the overseas market. When asked about how these changes are impacting the way Japanese content is made and distributed, Anno remarked that film and anime studios haven't made any conscious changes in the past years, even though the environment itself has slightly changed. I personally never made anything with the overseas audience in mind. I can only make domestic stuff. Production companies are quick to say, think about the overseas market. But personally, that's not my goal, he explained. My stance is simply, it first needs to be a work that will be well received and found interesting in Japan. But if by any chance people overseas also found it interesting, I'd be grateful for that. Anno mentions that working on Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 thrice upon a time, he wasn't considering the overseas market at all. Apparently, he decided to produce the film independently because it meant no one else could interfere, and he was ready to take full responsibility for it regardless of how well it performed financially. Anno explains that making a film for a non-Japanese audience comes with some considerable difficulties, especially the language barrier. Works that are made through the Japanese thought process can only be understood in Japanese. Film has had both visual and sound elements, so compared to other forms of storytelling, the language barrier is not that. However, lines in the script are still in Japanese, and the drama is achieved through the thoughts and feelings the characters experience in Japanese. The Evangelion director remarks that such works can be well received, overseas as well, given that the audience understands the intentions and nuances of the narrative expressed in Japanese. However, he also says that as a creator, he cannot accommodate his work to the audience. I'm sorry, but the audience will have to be the ones to adapt, he added. Compared to video games, which are interactive media, film is a one-way road, Anno explains. Even if the audience complains, that doesn't necessarily mean that the companies are reaching the creators. That doesn't necessarily mean that the complaints aren't reaching the creators. The film isn't a medium that accommodates the contents of its viewers. That's why the audience has to trust the creators in what is interesting, and why I think it's completely fine to keep production domestic. He says even Ghibli and Hayao Miyazaki stick to domestic production, and I'm sure that they don't even think about the overseas market. As Anno suggests, overseas promotion can come later, and that's not something creators should be concerned about. We should let the business people turn our works into products and sell them. That's the best course of action, he says. But a part of why Japanese works haven't been able to make it to the West until now is because we were kind of bad at selling them, the Evangelion director remarks. So yeah, he's base.
No, yeah, he is. Unfathomably based. Makes me want to watch Evangelical Lion now. Yeah.
Have you ever watched Evangelion?
I have not watched Evangelion, no.
We shall have to fix this.
I only know of the memes associated with Evangelion.
Fair. We shall have to fix this. I'm closing this. I don't know why this... No! Welcome back, Alex Jones.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, shit. So, that's... hold on. I saw another article. I completely forgot to put in the docket, but it was something about Japan's... Something with the Japanese Prime Minister.
About how she's increasing the how long you need to be living in Japan in order for it to count.
Here we go. No. Japan's conservative Prime Minister Sanae Takechi now has a 92.4% approval rating amongst Japanese citizens under 30.
I imagine so. That's hilarious. I'm not surprised that the isolationist prime minister that is telling people that she'll make it more isolationist in order to protect her people. I'm not surprised that people are really happy with that.
I'm not either. Not the slightest.
That is hilarious. This is good. Hilarious.
Because, like, that's the thing is, like, if you're going to visit Japan, that's just be what it is, visit.
I mean, you may not even get the chance to visit if she decides to be more isolationist. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Would you blame her, though? No, you wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't blame her.
I just find it unfathomably based and funny. So, I don't blame her. I think she should continue doing it, honestly.
Mm-hmm. So I saw people talking in chat earlier about One Piece with Wit Studio. I did not see anything about that, but there is
technically we did.
There is this that came out. One Piece Season 1 has officially ended after 26 years and more than 1,000 episodes. The show will now enter a seasonal format starting in April.
There's no way that all of that was considered Season 1.
All of that is considered Season 1.
Really? Okay. All right.
The actual account I saw was 1,126 episodes.
I got nothing. I got nothing for you right now. That's insane.
This is great.
Goodness. Remember it when I was in high school? Yeah, I remember. I do
Yeah.
too. That's what's funny. Been around forever. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, that is insane. Did you see the Mr. Beast stuff that was going on around it though?
I saw people
How
were
he
talking
was.
about it.
Yeah, so he was like hinting that he wanted to get into anime, and a lot of people were like, "There's no way that Mr. Beast is just getting into anime. This is obviously like for a show or something." And then it turned out that yes, he it kind of feels like he's just trying to shill for the show
Mhm.
before season 2 of the Netflix show happens.
Yeah.
Wasn't just Mr. Beast.
It
Yeah, it
wasn't
wasn't
just
just
Mr.
him. I
Beast. It was
believe it was
also
also
Hassan.
Hassan.
Yeah.
It was also Hassan.
Yeah,
Granted,
that's
Hassan's a little bit more into anime, I would say. So
either way. And people are like, "Oh, this is just a coincidence." No, no, it's not.
no,
No,
absolutely not.
I'm sorry. If you have Mr. Beast
And
and
Kai,
Kai Cenat and Hassan all talking about One Piece in the
Mm.
same time frame at the same time, right around the time season 2, and no, no,
yeah, that's
no.
I think that's a psyop, chat.
A little bit.
Oh fuck. So yeah, that's happening. At this current moment, I really don't think like anything super duper like crazy is gonna happen. Like it's just a shill. My
Mhm.
problem is that it's going to attract normies.
Now, speaking of normies, um, have you heard how bad season 5 of Stranger Things is doing?
I have. I'm waiting for it to be over so that you download it so I can just binge the rest of it and then forget about it.
Um,
I just want to see it through to the end, honestly, at this point.
so this is according to Screen Rant. So take it
I
with a
already
grain
know
of
that
salt.
Will. Listen, I already knew that Will was gay in season like fucking 1. All right? Everybody knew Will was gay. They're like trying to make it a big deal. They're like trying to like, "Oh my gosh, Will," like they're making this reveal like a big deal, and it's just like, "Bro, we knew Will was gay from like the jump."
Mm-hmm.
He like I don't really know what to say. Like I remember back when in the beginning of the first season where the mom was like, "Oh, his dad called him a fag," and it's just like, yeah, he's gay.
Yeah. Well, and you also
They
need
didn't do a good job at
They didn't. But the fact it was like it took them 12 hours. And they actually came out and said that the Will coming out as gay scene took them longer to do than any other scene in the entire season.
My goodness, do they want a cookie for that?
It was 12 hours of shooting and then 12 hours of reshoots.
Why did everybody just like die laughing because it was just like, I'm gay?
I don't know. But
Oh
just
fuck.
why?
Yeah, I don't know.
And
I don't
apparently
know.
there are some other character things I'm hearing about that are like very off-putting for the characters.
Oh, like
I
what?
don't quite know, but I've heard some people complain about I forget his character's name, this guy. Like these two.
Oh yeah. Are people saying that they're gay for each other?
No, but apparently
Thank God.
they both got into a scuffle or something, and I don't know.
A scuffle.
I don't know.
Like an IRL scuffle?
No, like apparently something happens in the show that's like goes against both of their characters to each other.
Okay.
Again, I don't know. I haven't watched it. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know if I want to watch it.
Just let me watch it.
Stranger Things had one great season and one great soundtrack. I feel like this show would be better if it was an anthology doing different stories and locations each season. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. 12 hours to say that you're homosexual? Definitely milking that paycheck. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, no, 110%. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Again, this show, I mean, only season 1 was good. Season 1 was the only good season.
I still disagree, but like, you know.
I mean, ironically, I was like, season 1 is the best season. Season 2 is shit. Season 3 is better. Season 4 is shit. And maybe season 5 will be at least decent. And so far, I'm even retracting that statement. I'm only saying season 1 is good because 2 is shit, 3 is shit, 4 is shit, and 5 killed it. People are actively comparing season 5 of Stranger Things to stuff like the final season of Game of Thrones and the final season of Lost.
Really?
That's how bad it is.
Damn. Well, again, like I said, I only want to watch it because of the idea that like in the last season, the world was kind of like already falling apart, and I just want to see how they quote unquote fix it. I have a feeling by the end though, I'm gonna be pissed off.
I've seen people compare it to Rise of Skywalker. Ooh. Ow.
I'm not gonna doubt, and because like here's the thing, I don't doubt that it just like it sucks ass. All right, I believe that it sucks ass, but sometimes you just got to see the sucks ass to the end. You know?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I disagree. After this, I've already watched the first 4 seasons. I just want to get through the last one.
I'll tell you right now.
I was kind of hoping that like if they kill Vecna with gay power, I'm gonna be really upset. I'm gonna say.
Oh God.
I saw that somebody like made a joke about that, and I was like, "Gosh, if this happened,
like
I'd be so pissed."
Will picking up like a gay flag and just swinging it through Vecna.
Yeah.
Here I got sent this one as well during my Resident Evil 4 stream.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Go gay beam. That exactly. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Turning him into a fat man. Oh my gosh.
I will tell you.
My biggest problem is like season 1 was fantastic. It's exactly everything that like we wanted out of nostalgia based shit like that. Season 2 was just like, bro, this is so lame. Season 3 kind of better, but then they decided to include Russians, which was
that was
they
weird.
included Russians.
I mean, it was the time frame.
Like, they had to like, in my personal opinion, they were looking for a way to forward the story to have it kind of fit, and Russians was like, okay, this is fine, I guess. 4, I guess, was like a continuation of that, but then they had like some plot threads, and it's just like, why did you keep? It's just like, okay, it feels like you're not killing anybody, even though it kind of felt like you were trying to, and that was kind of weird. And again, at the end of season 4, it's just like, oh man, everything really sucks. How are they gonna fix that? And yeah, I don't know, man. I think my biggest problem is just like after season 1, maybe even 2, they kind of lost the plot for where they wanted to go. And it kind of sucks because season 1 was really damn good. And I think that if they had just left season 1 alone without like the ending bit scene that where you see what happened, I think that it would have been just fine. And people would not have like been upset with it. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
But because they continued it on from season 1, I think the problem is just
another problem that
it
is
feels
also
like the oh, go ahead.
Well, another problem that's also here is just how long it took them to tell this story. And how long it took them to tell this story is also why they're going the route they are, because it took them so long that they're playing hyper catch up with the times.
Oh, yeah. I I don't know, man. I think the problem is the Duffer Brothers probably just got in their heads that they could like tell this ultimate story, and you know, yeah.
And then Netflix basically said, but make it gay.
Make it gay. Make it gay. Yeah. Pretty much. And that's why I'm just like, I don't care. much
Akko yawning,
anymore.
getting tired. Better end the stream soon, Temp.
I'm not. I disagree with this sentiment. Listen, chat, when you work a long job, yeah, you're gonna yawn a little bit when you go home. It's okay though, because like I'm still here. Okay.
Speaking
Don't worry
of
about it.
memes, you saw that people were joking, and Victus is here, so Victus will actually understand this. You know, people were talking about Kirsha and pit bulls, right?
Yeah, some people were mad about that. People were saying that they didn't like that Kirsha was saying that pit bulls had to die.
Okay, I have no comment on this because I've not watched it, but this was made.
Yeah, like I had some people come into my chat, like I was streaming at the same time as Kirsha, because like, you know, that just kind of happens now. And I had like 2 or 3 people come in my chat saying like, "Oh my gosh, I'm done with Kirsha," and I'm like, "What the fuck just happened?" And they're like, "Kirsha is advocating for the death of pit bulls," and I'm just sitting here like, I see, because like my whole thing is I am not a dog person. Like I've never owned a dog. The family got a dog after I moved out because like my mom wanted a dog. And it wasn't really about me. It was really just like my mom wanted a dog. So I have a dog. But I've never been a dog person. So when people told me that, I was just like, well, you know, I think that all life is sacred and all that kind of stuff. But like I guess people were like saying that Kirsha wanted all pit bulls dead or something like that, because like there is a meme where pit bulls are just like evil animals, and I understand where the meme comes from. I was kind of surprised that was like something that was something that was being talked about, but like
I mean, here's my take. No, it is down to the owners.
It's a weak deal breaker. No, I would agree. I mean, here's the thing. When it comes to pit bulls, there is just for some reason some like magical like string that if you cut it, the pit bull becomes a weird rabbit animal that you have to put down, unfortunately. So like I understand why people like look at pit bulls and are like afraid of them. Typically, a lot of the times pit bulls are owned by the wrong people and the wrong owners. But also again, pit bulls have that weird switch in their head. So you know, it is what it is. Do I think that you should kill? Do I think you should kill all pit bulls? No. I think you should only neutralize the animal that like it was attacking the child. Like just shoot the dog that was attacking the child. That's it. You don't have to shoot all of them. In fact, you shouldn't shoot all of them. I don't know. I would need to hear the clip. I haven't heard the clip. All I was told is that she advocated for the death of all pit bulls.
That's what I've heard too. I've not watched the clip either, but that's what I have heard.
Chihuahuas are more evil. Okay, nobody cares about Chihuahuas because they're tiny and you can kick them. Literally, I have seen when I worked for Amazon, I had multiple Chihuahuas come after me. But the moment that you like stomp your feet and growl at them, they run away like a little bitch. All right. So I don't care if Chihuahuas are more evil. They are ultimately more of they're pussies when you like are bigger than they are. They just try to act serious.
But they should not all be they should not all be killed. Yeah.
And get a whistle, get a dog whistle, and they run away like little freaks. So they should not all be killed. No, I would agree. If she said that they should all be killed, I obviously disavow that, and I think that's wrong. I think that the dog owners need to keep better check of their animals. You know, there could be a greater conversation of just like how lots of animal owners I experienced this a lot when I was in Texas, but a lot of animal owners don't care about their dogs. They let them roam free. And I think that those animal owners should be put in jail and be forced to pay restitution if any of their animals hurt somebody else. I mean, they kind of already do, but like, you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Anyway, this is a little bit of a long rant.
It is.
Kirsch's ignorance. Well, Kirsch has listen. She's a woman, so you know women have ignorance on subjects quite a lot. So you know you can't fault her too much for that. You know, chat. That woman debuff just sometimes it do be the thing.
So,
You
GameStop made this tweet on the 26th, a couple days ago. An official statement from GameStop. GameStop offers help counting to 3. To Gabe Newell.
This was like a meme. I know this was like a meme, but I was just like, what is this?
So it says, Dear Mr. Newell, this letter serves as a formal demand from GameStop Corporation regarding your long-standing omission to count to 3. It has come to our attention that despite repeated opportunities, you have not yet satisfied this essential numerical duty. Be advised, now is the time to do it. GameStop is prepared to assist you in fulfilling this obligation. Our expertise in the field of counting to 3 is documented and verifiable. For proof, consider the following indisputable evidence from our counting capabilities. Buy 2, get 1 free on all pre-owned games is back while supplies last, only at GameStop. This promotion clearly demonstrates our proficiency in counting up to 3. 2 items purchased, 1 item free added, 3 items total. Clearly, we can count to 3. Surely you can too. The deal is available in stores and online until January 1st. If GameStop can reliably count to 3 in this context, we have every confidence that you, Mr. Newell, are fully capable of doing so as well. We formally request that you, within a reasonable time frame, execute the counting procedure starting at 1 and culminating at 3. Failure to comply may result in both continued public ridicule regarding your counting abilities and a nationwide ban from all GameStop stores, an outcome we hope to avoid. Please consider this letter your official notice. GameStop stands ready to offer guidance, support, and encouragement throughout this numerical endeavor. Oh,
this is a joke, but I'm gonna be real. I'm not laughing.
I find it kind of funny.
Again, maybe I'm just like without humor, but I don't.
I mean, I would say maybe they know something, but I don't know.
Well, there has been a lot of Half-Life stuff recently.
Yeah,
I feel like so.
And this is definitely coming off the heels of.
Gonna be real. Maybe this is part of it.
Yeah, maybe. For sure, maybe. Again, we don't know. It could have been made as a joke. It could be a thing they were told, hey, you can do this, to kind of like do this joke, and then surprise, we actually do it. But I don't know.
Yeah.
This was something that upset me. Especially seeing that Sonic 3 was not nominated this year for shit, even though it could have been.
Yeah, I saw this. I thought this was kind of funny.
Dispatch could be crowned Game of the Year in 2026, but its creators aren't sure you'll still care. The episodic nature of Dispatch and its episodes dropped left it in an awkward position in terms of Game Awards nominations. There's a silver lining for those who thought it should be nominated for Game of the Year, though. It will officially be eligible to be nominated again next year. Ad Hoc co-founder Pierre Shorty confirmed in an interview with Eurogamer that when those in the industry put their heads together to decide 2026 Game Awards nominations, Dispatch will be included in the pool of potential nominees. I have heard from Jeff Keighley that we qualify for next year, Shorty revealed, adding, I just don't think it's a question of if anyone's going to care. As exciting as it is to know Dispatch will qualify for Game Awards nominations in 2026, and as fresh as it feels right now, it's a fair assumption that 11 months from now, we won't be thinking of Dispatch quite as much. It'll fall in the same category as Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, a game that was released too late to be considered for the 2024's Game of the Year, but so long ago that it was barely mentioned during this year's TGAs. Dispatch's situation is even more unique than Indie's, as its episodic run started within 2025's eligibility period. That's why it was nominated for Best Debut Indie and the Player's Voice Award, but won neither of them. That it picked up nominations this year, but it's still eligible for next year's CGAs, just makes things all the more confusing. Exactly when the cutoff period or point for eligibility is when it comes to the Game Awards nominations is a closely guarded secret. Although thanks to Dispatch, we can now discern that the date is earlier than November 12th, as that's when the final 2 episodes of Dispatch Season 1 were released. This spells bad news for GTA 6's Game of the Year's hopes, as if it all goes to plan, it will be released on November 19th, 2026. Don't worry, GTA 6 will be up for nomination for Game of the Year. It will be, I promise you. Dispatch devs were disappointed not to receive more Game of the Year nominations in 2025. Is this the same article? It is the same article. Okay. It looks like it's split off. Even developers aren't entirely clear on when eligibility windows slam shut and new ones open. Shorey mentioned that even though Ad Hoc knew its episodes were releasing at an awkward time for nominations, it was disappointed when the nominees were announced. It was a sad day when the nominations came out, because of course we wanted to be up there with folks, Shorey admitted, although he did add that in hindsight, it was wild to have been nominated for Debut Indie when those who made that happen would have only played half the game. Not only will Ad Hoc need to hope people remember it's eligible to be among the Game of the Year nominees in 2026, but it's already facing stiff competition in the form of Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, and whatever Xbox is lined up for its 25th anniversary. There will also be games that aren't even on our radar yet. We might have known Clair Obscur Expedition 33 this time 12 months ago, but no one had it pegged to be crowned 2025's Game of the Year. Yeah.
I don't care.
This bothers me on a... because Sonic 3 should have been up on that list. Because it came out in December. And didn't even get a fucking mention. Actually, no. It did get a mention. And I think it had a trailer. But it wasn't up there.
Yeah.
So, it'd be funny if Sandfall came out with a new game. I don't expect a new game from Sandfall for a while.
Why?
Well, because E33 came out this year.
Right.
Even then, I expect a couple of years at least. The Dispatch devs made a great game, but every time they speak, they put their foot in their mouth. That's what I've heard.
I agree.
I've not seen that.
Well, the problem is it sounds like they don't know what they had, and that's the problem.
Yeah. Sonic fans never getting peace. All is right in the world.
Oh, you poor soul.
I can't even laugh. I can't even deny. That's funny. And then, this happened today. So this is how I first heard about it. From the Rainbow Six Siege Twitter account. We're aware of an incident currently affecting Rainbow Six Siege. Our teams are working on a resolution. We will share further updates when available. Update: Siege and the marketplace have been intentionally shut down while the team focuses on resolving the issues. Nobody will be banned for spending credits received. A rollback of all transactions that occurred since 11 a.m. is underway. The ban ticker was turned off in a past update. Any messages seen were not triggered by us. An official R6 Shield Guard ban wave did occur, but is not related to this incident. We are working very hard to make sure this is resolved and players can play again.
I love how they're like, nobody will be banned.
Nobody will be banned. So where did this all come from? Rainbow Six Siege hacked as players get billions of credits and random bans. This happened today.
Man. Like today.
Today.
Okay.
Rainbow Six Siege is currently facing a major crisis, with mounting evidence pointing to a large-scale hack or exploit, even as Ubisoft continues to describe the situation as a server incident. The disruption has now escalated into full service outage across all platforms, according to Ubisoft's own service status page. Players across PC and console are being urged by the community to stay offline, as reports continue to surface of accounts receiving billions of in-game credits, rare and developer-only skins, and experiencing random bans.
Okay.
So the game went down across the board. This is actually even from the official Ubisoft page. On PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S, core services including authentication, in-game store access, and matchmaking are all listed as being an outage, while overall connectivity is marked as degraded. Ubisoft states that issues are being investigated, but has not provided a timeline for recovery. The scale of the outages has further fueled claims that this is far more serious than routine server instability. Earlier, the official Rainbow Six Siege account acknowledged that it was aware of the incident affecting the game and said teams were working on a resolution. No mention was made of a security breach, hack, or exploit. That wording has been met with heavy backlash from players, many of whom believe Ubisoft is attempting to downplay the severity of the situation. Community responses have accused the publisher of calling it a server issue, while core systems appear compromised. Some players
It technically is a server issue.
Technically, yeah. Some players also question why the game remained online for hours while accounts were being altered in real time. As the incident unfolded, players reported logging in to find their accounts flooded with billions of R6 credits and renowned thousands of alpha packs and access to exclusive cosmetics such as developer skins and glaciers. There were also widespread claims that the in-game ban feed had been taken over, displaying arbitrary messages. Thousands of accounts were reportedly banned and unbanned at random, including those belonging to streamers and high-profile players. Prominent Siege creator King George described the situation as completely broken, warning players not to log in and strongly advising against spending any currency, as it could lead to bans or rollbacks once Ubisoft gains control. With authentication and account systems affected, many players now expect Ubisoft to roll accounts back to a previous state. However, fears remain that innocent players could still face penalties, especially those who unknowingly spent credits thinking the issue was a visual glitch. Others argue that banning a significant portion of the active player base would be disastrous, adding further pressure on Ubisoft to handle the aftermath carefully. The lack of clear communication has only intensified frustration, while players demanding transparency about what actually happened. What players should do right now. Until Ubisoft confirms the issue is fully resolved and explains the cause, players are strongly advised to stay offline, avoid logging in, and do not spend any credits or renown if access is restored. With Rainbow Six Siege's core services offline worldwide and player accounts potentially compromised, this incident could have lasting implications for the game if not handled properly. Ubisoft is expected to provide further updates as this investigation continues.
Okay.
So
Yeah, just don't play the game.
Just don't play the game. Plain and simple.
Interesting.
You are missing.
Yeah, don't touch it.
You're missing the bigger picture. Literally, all of Ubisoft got hacked. This is one of the largest robberies of data in the world. All their files got jacked. So that I had not seen. I'm not surprised because Ubisoft is Ubisoft.
You haven't seen that? Oh, I'm surprised. Yeah, like Ubisoft got hacked. They lost over 900 gigabytes of data.
Oh, poor bastards.
Or not lost, but like it was like
Stolen.
taken, basically.
Yeah. 900 terabytes.
Was it terabytes? Oh, geez, that's even worse. Yeah.
So, but it goes to show how not secure Ubisoft was.
None of them are fucking secure. What are you talking about?
I mean, none of them are. No. But it really goes to show Ubisoft really isn't. Able to do a rollback.
Rollback.
And force password changes, etc. And small comp. Let lawyers play with it, I bet. Probably. Yeah. That's my guess. And I'm not even
you know what's
surprised.
What's funny is recently I've been listening to a lot of channels talking about like hackers. What's crazy is it's almost always the exact same people every single time. Not always, but like it is typically a group of people that are just interested in doing it for the fun of it or to make a lot of money.
Yep.
Typically that's why they do it. Either way it sucks, but it's just really interesting, honestly.
Yeah. So, hey, if anyone has a Ubisoft account, I recommend you change your passwords.
No, yeah, change your passwords like right the fuck now.
Mm-hmm. Or hell, don't make a Ubisoft account.
Just don't play Ubisoft games.
That also works. I think it's curious that after Tencent pushes themselves into the company, the largest data breach in all of history happens. I'm just saying corporate espionage is not an uncommon thing in China. In fact, it's part of their corporate culture. Yeah, it could have happened internally.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, internally, quotation marks.
I don't know. Again, I've listened to a lot of data breach things. Here's what will happen. In a couple years when the person that did this gets arrested, we're going to figure it out.
Yeah. And that chat that's it. That's our entire.
Oh, that's it.
That's our
you
docket.
Don't have any.
That's our docket.
Oh,
but I don't want to just stop now because this is also the last Dogwave of 2025.
yeah. Well, let's talk about the last year, I guess.
Yeah.
In terms of news.
I mean, most of it's been Nintendo.
I mean, it was, but then like the year ended out with AI kind of eating up everybody's stuff.
Yeah. AI gobbled everything up at the tail end of the year.
Sadly.
Not even remotely surprised, honestly.
That waves with my dog, all right? Yes. Excuse me.
Did you know the rest of you have enough money? You technically don't have to work the rest of 2025? Yeah.
Technically, I have enough money to do that, but I'm going to work because I kind of want to.
Yeah, you have work tomorrow.
I do. I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it. What's funny is my boss, sometimes he overschedules people, but with the amount of people that don't show up to work, I'm not worried about not having work.
Right. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I will be right back.
Okay. I think I'm not. There we go. Oh, I got a cutscene. Ooh, nice cutscene. Anthem shuts down in 2 weeks and is still unplayable for some people. Oh, that's sad. That was a neat cutscene. Loot a barren husk. One Punch Man season 3. Oh yeah, I heard that One Punch Man kind of like I heard that like oh, what was it called? Some people were alleging AI and now like people are just like done with how bad it is. Sadly. Oh goodness. Ugh. I don't know. 25 is over 99% done. MHA anime ended. I've never watched My Hero Academia. Mostly because a lot of normies liked it, and I was like, I'm not willing to I'm not willing to. Whoa, you can pre-order the Pippa Pipkin cosplay costume. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna send this to Mizu. If I remember correctly, I think Mizu has the socks. Or no. Ryan has the Pippa socks, but I'm gonna send it to him anyway. I would say it's not AI, it lacks the signifiers of any LLMs, but it was dog shit. Fair. Speaking of, I'm still interested because I learned recently that there is large language models and then there is single language models, which are way more honed in. And that's what China's like working on right now. Apparently the single language models are less intensive than the large language models, because the large language models are so intensive that they're just like eating up all of their resources as they work. So but the single ones apparently don't eat up as much. I don't know how true that is, don't sue me if I'm wrong, but apparently the single language models are way more cost effective. And because they're more cost effective and not like eating up as many resources, I'm wondering like why we use large language models while other people use singular language models, and whether or not singular language models are. I honestly at this point don't know.
Right.
Single language models are great for local machines and don't require you to have a server rack and a repository of data. I mean, fair, but again, like the more that AI is eating up shit, taking my electricity, my water, my components, I constantly ask myself, like, is there a way to better do this? You know, is there a better way to like go through this? And I'm wondering, I'm just like wondering why um why, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of rambling, I'll be honest with you.
I
Ooh,
do
I'm
not
really
regret my
close to
Switch
my
2
last
purchase.
expansion.
I mean, good.
Well, I don't think people should regret their Switch 2 purchase. If they bought it, like, make the most of it, you know? Care about that? Become a nuclear activist because there's a way to have basically infinite energy. Listen, I already am an activist for nuclear energy. I want it back so bad, but so many people like I don't think it's actually going to happen. We're not going to get nuclear energy back, all right? As much as I want it to be the case, I just don't think that's going to happen. Sadly. Sadly, I just don't think that's going to happen. I want it though. All right? Nuclear energy is so cool. All right, I'll go Homer Simpson in a nuclear facility. All right, build one in my state. All right, or build one in every single city across America, please. I beg of you to do it. I want nuclear. One nuclear power plant would power so much energy. The only thing that would really suck about it is it also eats water, but I don't think it's as bad eating water. Are you playing? You are playing. Okay. Nothing you can do about it. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it the way that I think some people do. But I'm just like you know, I wish that people were smarter.
No, yeah.
Commercial sector pays more for energy than residents. Yeah, but residential people are still paying more for energy recently. That's my biggest hang up. Technically, yeah. So it eats water, then releases water vapor from the cooling towers. Fair. Technically, that water does go back. But again, like, you are not going to hear me say I'm not for nuclear. No, fuck no. I am so much for nuclear. I want it. All right. I desperately want nuclear energy because, like, yes, but Aqua Chernobyl, fuck that. All right, listen. Just no DEI hires, and we'll be just fine. All right, get rid of the DEI hires. Hire nothing but like smart people. All right, and then our shit will be good. All right. That means we might become a little bit racist. We'll be a little bit racist, unfortunately. But we can do it. All right. I think we can have ourselves a nuclear powerhouse. We just need to like fucking get rid of DEI hires. Akko wants his massive cooling towers overshadowing the Cuck solar power panel farms. Yes. Apparently, Japanese people have like developed a new type of solar array that's like way more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
It's like not solar cubes, like solar. The shape of the D20. It's like that kind of.
Okay.
So, apparently, some Japanese people like made it, but better.
I'm not even surprised.
I finally got my quartering video that we're gonna watch next week, chat. I'm excited. Put it in the ocean, get mutant fish. Yes. Yes. You do have to have a degree in nuclear tech or come from the military. You think that stops these motherfuckers? No, it doesn't. People are retarded, all right? And they will hire the most retarded people too. Or they'll hire fucking Oh, I'm trying to think. They can also hire fucking H1B retards as well. Dude. Oh man, maybe I'm weird. All right. Definitely weird. But like my job has me go out to places to do work. Okay, maybe I'm weird. But like in the areas that I work in, I've seen nothing but Indian families recently. Like I mean, like occasionally you'll see more than you'll occasionally see a white or a black, or very rarely have I seen a Mexican family, which is crazy because of the South. But like I've seen a lot of Indian families recently, and I'm just like, where the like am I in like an area where that's just possible, or like why are there so many? Is that weird of me to say?
No.
It's just it like bewildered me because I was surprised. Don't glow too much. It's okay. I was just surprised. And like obviously I'm not gonna walk up to the dude and ask him if he's an H1B. I did think it was funny though. It was just like bizarre. It was a bizarre world. India's the best visa deals? Not really. India's like saying that their people are quote unquote stranded. I don't know how you can get stranded in your home country, but I guess that Indians are like stuck. They're not able to go to America because the H1B requirement changes have forced them to like not move forward, which is kind of funny. Akawara Yo H1B. Yeah, exact. I legitimately was like, I can't do that. It would be funny, but I can't do that because then I would lose my job because I'm wearing uniform of the uniform of sorts, and I can't. They will call my work and say, hey, we don't appreciate this. Even if they're not the customer, because most of the time when I see these people, they're not the customer. They're just like, I see them living next door, all right? Oh, no, they are stuck. Well, okay, quote unquote stuck in their country of origin. You can't tell me that these people don't have houses houses or some form of living arrangements in their home country. You can't tell me that's not actually the case. If that is the case, that is... If it is the case that these people have no homes and they are legitimately stranded in their country of origin, I don't feel bad for them. I see a Rocketeer. I am not interested in fighting him. I kind of just want to go around him.
And some levels from my Nursella. Yay. What are your thoughts on nuclear energy? In theory, it's good. But hold on. There we go.
I think we need to go nuclear energy all the way because it will save... It will solve a lot of energy problems, and it will create a lot of jobs, I would say.
Right.
We need more Homer Simpson jobs, you know. Shock the dog. Okay. I got another email, by the way, from that company saying that basically what will happen is when the item gets to you, you'll have to pay the import duties.
What? Huh?
Whoever the courier is, they're going to ask for import duties. Yeah, you have to pay the import duties.
Ay. Good lord.
Listen, I already paid $200 for it.
No,
There's
yeah.
no way. Okay, excuse me. A fan paid $200 for it. But, like, there's no way that the import duties are going to be that bad. All right.
No.
You can thank Trump for the fact that those import duties probably exist right now. So.
Yeah. Oh well.
I don't think that it's like a big deal though.
No, it's not. At least it's, you know, actually coming still.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I need to ask him for a new tracking number. Enough nuclear energy will never need to rely on fossil fuels. Very true. My question is, if we get rid of fossil fuels... Actually, no, that's a retarded question. I'm not going to ask that. I have 23
that
minutes.
That is the same. It's gonna... Oh, wait, I think that one... I think I actually know the one I'm... That would actually be... here.
Not rid of fossil fuels? Well, no, China's still going to use it. But, like, we can not use it. As long as gas-powered car... No, yeah, of course. I'm not saying that it would be gone completely, but, like, using it for normal electricity... Oh, we would never have electricity problems again. It would be amazing. You still need oil to make No, yeah, that's the other thing, is just, like, you would still need oil. Still need dinosaurs. I need dinosaurs to make so that I can make my plastic filament for my 3D printer, which is still printing right now. It should be done printing in a couple of hours. Ooh, the little poop chute is looking nice. Chat, for those that don't know, in the 3D printer world, they call the stuff that comes out of the 3D printer when it's like extruding the previous stuff and getting ready for the next stuff, they call it poop because it literally looks like it's making a little
little turd,
little dookie, just a little bit. So I'm making a little extraction chute, and that's where it will be.
Nuclear powered lolly robot waifus win.
Mankind will embrace nuclear power or face slow depressing extinction. Yeah, no, eventually. Hopefully the guy after Trump is okay with that. I would really hate it if if they try and regulate it. I'm looking at how California is being treated. How are you guys doing with your gas, by the way?
I've actually pretty good.
Yeah, but you're losing a couple of processing plants next year.
Yeah, I'm not overly surprised.
And most of your gas is going to be imported from China or Taiwan. That's like very depressing. I'm going to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all Newsom's fault because, yeah, it's just all his fault. Invest in horses. Yes.
No, yeah. So I actually saw chat mention that we should probably talk about our favorite games this year.
That came out this year?
Yeah. Or our favorite games that maybe we played this year. Like,
it's a hard one.
I could
How
tell
about
you.
You start?
I could tell you mine right now. I could even tell you all 5. Like my top 5 of the year.
I didn't think we were doing top 5.
Well, no, I'm just saying my top 5 because I had a top 5.
Okay.
Silk Song was my number 1. My number 2 is actually Avionic Factor. Me and Magma finished that last night. That game is fantastic.
Right.
I said my number 3 would probably be Clair Obscure. Number 4 is actually Monster Hunter Wilds. I know the game had problems, but it has still been a fantastic
The worst
game.
release on PC.
No, we've had worse.
Well, people are saying a lot of other people are saying that though.
Yeah, let them. It really is not as bad as that. A great 9.5 out of 10 game. It really is. Oh god, there was one other. God. No, Arc Raiders.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has really scratched that itch for me. Like, it's not like game of the year, but it's definitely one of my... Sorry, just ran over the dog with the chair. I had to make sure she was okay. Like, it's not game of the year material for me, but I still think it scratched an itch that I had effectively lost. It is definitely helping with the fact that Destiny is done, at least for me.
I definitely don't know what itch you're talking about there because it's not scratching that for me.
Right, but a lot of what I liked Destiny for was its gameplay.
Huh.
And
That's
Arc
interesting.
Raiders has really felt like it is helping that gameplay itch.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. That's the way it is for me. Oh, I see you. One of Lumi's bots.
You know, I recommend that you add the name of the website to your blocked list of words and then it won't mention it. That's what I started doing. It's useful.
Yeah, it is. Okay, fair enough. But what about you? I mean, I know you have not finished everything you played this year. I think it's a small amount of what you've actually finished this year.
Dude, I've it's hard to say because excuse me. I have played a decent amount of stuff this year, but like by the same token, I just when you go more away from the gaming side and more into a content creator side, you tend to let things just kind of like fall by the wayside.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely agree that I liked 33. I liked
Silk Song.
So yes, well, I was getting there. Um, sorry, I'm looting a Baron right now.
No, you're fine.
Arc Raiders. I think a lot of people. I understand why people would have been like, "Oh, you're not gonna like Arc Raiders," but it for some reason is just like I do enjoy it. Oh,
Mhm.
the Baron blew up.
Occo put other
Do you
things
have to
that
collect
craft game.
everything from? Do you have to collect everything from the Baron before it blows up? Or can you go back to? Let's see here. What retro games? Oh, that's easy. Temp put a bunch of retro stuff on my Steam Deck.
This year, actually.
Yeah.
That was back in June, July when Occo visited.
Nothing in there that's worth getting.
Um,
I'd have to get it out, but yeah, that
I
was really nice.
it actually is among the list. Sonic Unleashed is considered a retro game now.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy.
And
I don't know how I feel about that, honestly.
I just made you feel old.
Not really. Not really. Why am I not streaming? Oh, I can talk about that.
You want to talk about that?
I just didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like it tonight. I'm tired. Um, Plus, I do feel like there's a lot of sentiment towards like people seem to want to actually like see the news stories a little bit more bigger than what I give them, which is fair and fine. I also decided in order to help Temp, next year he's going to take over Dogwave by himself.
And what this
Oh.
means, I want to make this clear because it sounds like Akko's saying he's leaving. No, that's not what this is saying.
Well, I was getting there. He is just going to run the show. I'm going to be here. It'll be like UTT with like what Mizu does.
Mhm.
And again, I'm doing that because I want to help Temp grow. And that is a good way to help.
Absolutely.
Reading is nice. Yes.
And on that note, chat, I actually should do this. Chat, if you like the content I produce, I would greatly appreciate it if you have to like, subscribe, hit the bell for more notifications, join the Discord as it is the best place to know when I go live. We are actually, at the time of my looking, 11 subs away from 750. Is it
Dog
possible
enjoyers.
that we could hit 750 before 2025 is over? That is indeed the question.
Maybe.
I can't believe Akko is graduating from Dogwave chat. Yeah, we are dog enjoyers. 8 subs. Well, there you go. We're 8 subs away from 750. So, chat, I greatly appreciate the continued support. It does mean a lot to me. And as I have said before, I would not be doing this without all of you. Some creators will say, like, well, this is my income or this is my major thing. I have a job. But you know what? I want to stream because I want to entertain. And you all are making it possible for me to entertain. So, it does mean a lot to me. So, thank you.
Unsubs. That's not very nice of you, chat.
Like, I still remember the fact that Aka was like, but what if we paid to get you a webcam? What if we paid to get you the model? And I'm like, okay, fine. For like one stream, we'll do it. And now look where we are.
The pipeline chat, it's real.
Akko is leaving Dogwave. I didn't know he was sick. Akko has rabies. We're putting him down. I still can't believe Akko put you in the Finster pipeline.
Oh gosh.
Ow.
No, Finster is actually a groomer. I disagree with that.
It's so over. Time to take Akko out behind the shed.
Yeah.
Temp needs to make a throne so we can crowdfund some streaming equipment. After I have the bank account, I will consider what we can do as far as a throne and other stuff and get that sorted out. I'm working on it.
It'll happen, never chat.
I'm actually working on it right now. Actually.
Oh, just like right now?
Right now. Yeah.
Oh.
So. In the new year, we will be doing that. We will figure out the details. New year, new temp. Exactly. And I do intend to have the other model done this year. Or, well, this year, 2026, this year.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I don't know when that'll be. And I do intend to actually talk to Saika sometime January, February, around there, to see if we can upgrade the model we're currently using to be in a more advanced version.
More advanced.
Even if I have to pay for the full thing again, that's fine. But the response from chat about this model has been fantastic. So, and I know some of you have been asking for new outfits or other ideas, just, opening the door for some other ideas. More physics? No, there'll probably be more across the same physics, actually. He wants to enhance the ballistics.
Accurate.
I mean, chat. Who wouldn't want to enhance the ballistics?
You should take off your coat like a whore. Wow. Look at what you've done to him, chat.
Oh, shoot.
Look at what you've done to him.
That's funny. I can read him like a book. Oh, shit. That's funny. Bimbofication. Temp is gonna make an only awooz. I've done nothing. I plead the fifth. Oh, shoot.
Chat, I feel responsible partially.
You are partially responsible, yes. When's the Fansly? You're not getting one. Chubby dog strips for chat. Only fleas.
Only fleas.
I can't believe Temp's model has been on estrogen this whole year, and this is the result. This is not a request put on the fox ears. But I'm not a fox.
Oh, that's me, Victus. I heard that the way to become popular is to become a fox. All of the famous people are foxes, I guess. So I did that. Now I'm super duper famous.
Fair. I don't need to do that. I got fluffy ears. Whore, just like Bao. Jeez, took 3 attempts. Kirsha is a fox. Magma is a fox. So Magma's on the same trajectory as Kirsha.
Okay.
When will Occo start doing a cover of Splatoon songs?
Rubbing my eyes. That can't happen, chat, because those songs are like basically chaos speak and Japanese.
Yeah. So games I know you did play this year was stuff like E33, Dune Awakening.
Oh, the Dune game was pretty good. I definitely put it in a top 5. For sure, Dune would go in there. That consumed like a couple weeks of my life.
Yeah, I know it did, which is good. I'm glad.
You sound like almost
I didn't play much of it because when it came out,
frustrated.
when the game came out, I was having learning pains or growing pains with my GPU.
Okay.
So, I do need to sit down with the game again. Definitely off stream. Or, when I have dual PC streaming set up. It is one of those games that I need 2 PCs to do on stream.
Uh-huh.
I am definitely hoping to have dual PC streaming set up by the time the Monster Hunter Wilds expansion comes out, because I would like to do more streams of that.
Is it just laziness keeping you from doing it now?
Well, now it's I have to have time to set it up, but I have all the parts I need.
Interesting. Where's that download coming?
I get it doing the Dark Ages and hit Eternal on 2016. Dark Ages was fun, but it wasn't like the end all be all best game. It wasn't. I played Oblivion Remastered this year. That was fun.
Good.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came to PC this year, so I played that. I got caught up on stream with Final Fantasy 5 and 6. And I haven't actually played a Final Fantasy game on stream besides 14 since.
You thought you could like go through the entire story.
I wanted to, but
and in
I
6
had
hours you got to the first dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah. I finally did play some catch up in Monster Hunter World this year, and I got into Iceborne. That was actually a pretty good accomplishment for me. I finished at the beginning of the year Dragon Quest III HD 2D. That's a fun game. Some of the changes I'm mad about, like the censorship of Toriyama's designs, but it's still a fun game.
$14 is a slow start.
It is. Yeah. Did you enjoy Rajang? I have not fought Rajang yet in World. I have mentioned it on stream. I do hope that sometime in 2026 we can actually start the project, because me, Magma, and Dylan have all talked about it. So it's fair game. We are hoping to maybe start that Monster Hunter World thing that the 3 of us and Ava would like to start this year. So we'll see. I just don't know when that's going to be or how we're going to do it. But we're going to do it. And I have to follow through with the Darkest Dungeon project. A lot of people in chat asked me about that, and that's coming. I just need to have the idea of how to do it. To be fair, only really 5 hours since Tap got called away a few times. I did. I'm hoping for Abiotic Factor with Octopus and Elf. We are definitely considering that for after Grounded is done. But we're not quite sure when Grounded will be wrapping up.
We'll be playing on Wednesday, I think. Right?
I don't know. It's New Year's Eve. That's why I don't know. So, we'll see. Xenoblade Chronicles X came out. Oh yeah, we're not doing it Wednesday because Magma's on break from streaming.
Oh, okay.
That's right. That was the big reason. So we'll do something else on Wednesday. I don't quite know what yet. We may.
I was thinking about a New Year stream.
I was thinking about New Year's stream too. I was thinking maybe I'll do more 14, unless you would like to do something.
Not like anything planned. I think I'll just do a New Year stream.
Just don't start a Minecraft server. Don't worry. Xenoblade X is an interesting game as well. If you have a particular interest. I love Xenoblade as a franchise. I just didn't make it very far because at the time, when I first played it, my capture card was failing because I used the capture card to basically play it through my computer through OBS, and my capture card was having problems and making the image blurry. But also, it just doesn't feel like it was intended for Switch 1. Maybe my opinion's wrong. Maybe they've patched it and made it feel better. I don't know. But when I first played it, it just did not feel like it was optimized very well. So I was going to wait for Switch 2 to play it, and then I never bought a Switch 2, and I never went back to it. And since then, I've been upset at Nintendo. Which sucks, because Monolith is a fantastic developer. Elden Ring Night Rain came out this year.
It did. I don't even own Night Rain.
No, I know you didn't play it. Never mind.
Nope, I have never touched Night Rain. It just didn't look interesting to me.
I still have to start the DLC. I've not done that yet.
I just never found I just never found that kind of interesting, you know? The aspect of doing, what's it called? Man, my brain is struggling right now. I've just never been interested in the idea of roguelite games like that that were in that style.
Right. Hades 2 had a full release this year, if that means anything. I still have to finish Hades 1. I do have Hades 2, but I've not touched it yet.
Yeah.
There's definitely a few games that I need to play. It's just a few. But what are your plans for 2026?
My plans for 2026. I think first and foremost, I'm gonna start working on my big project. That I can't talk about because it's a surprise. I am gonna hunker down and continue making my content better. The Cinder files are gonna be a big one next year. I want to try and get those done within the first 6 months, but like, oh, excuse me, my I think the problem is it's kind of hard to put 1,000 pages into one big video. That's right. You know, I can see I've seen people no life doing that whole thing, and they got shit wrong. I'm gonna take time and do it right. I may not even do all the sections. I may just do may just do like a couple. But like my plan is to make more videos next year, more interesting videos. You know, Winter, when he gets around to it, I told him how I wanted to do the video. He said, yes, I can do it. I'm really excited to see what he does, because if he does it the way I would like, it's going to look really nice.
Good.
It's going to be really nice. And so I'm really excited about it. And I think for me, if it does work the way I want it to, like he'll definitely cement himself as a permanent editor for me. 100%. I mean, he already basically is, but it's just like it'll solidify it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really interested to see what he can do. So I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm excited for Akko Cinder Files. I know a lot of people are, and I really hope that does come to fruition in 2026.
The first one, I will be honest, chat, there is some delays, fortunately, that I was not thinking would happen, but it's okay. You know, I can't really fault that they're happening. It's being worked on. And what are you doing right now? It's something that's like being worked on, basically. I was kind of hoping it would be done before the new year, but it probably won't. But like once the first one gets done, I'm already going to start working on the script for the second one soon. Oh, excuse me. And like I said, I'm going to try and make them one video per big section.
Right.
Because I feel like that will allow me to focus a little bit better.
I know Leaflet is it all interested in comprehensive Cinder Files video? I think I've seen that, yeah.
Wait, Leaflet says she's interested in that?
Yeah. I believe I've seen something along those lines anyway.
Well, again, like you've got the people that just wrote it off and all that other shit, then the people that made like 4-hour documentaries and all that kind of shit. I'm interested in making different videos that's just going over the different stuff. Like the first video, I mean, I've already kind of said it, but the first video is just going to cover the apology, the explanation, and the prep work. And then the second video is going to be Nanolist, and I expect Nanolist to be the biggest part.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll just move on from there, you know?
No, yeah.
And yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I had like when I announced that it was like still in progress, I had some people like, why are you making this? It's already over. And it's just like, yeah, but people haven't done it right. And I'd like to build a thing that people can point to and say, this is the right story.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't expect a lot of people to read 1,000 pages. That's why I read it. And I don't expect that people will continue to do that. But like, oh, that's funny. Speaking of Cinder, she's number 4 on Fansly right now. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Not to go too hard on the Lily stuff. Listen, I'm just gonna read it how it is, and then I'll give my own personal opinions. I'll give personal opinions for things when I can, and non-personal opinion. I'll be like, this is a personal opinion. This is speculation. Yako doesn't want some drama slop. He wants to be the drama. No. There's a difference between the drama slop that I normally produce, and then there's like documentaries. And I've always really been interested in documentaries. And that's what I want to do with the video. So
absolutely,
that's what I want to do. Oh, that's cool.
I
bought a camera.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, go ahead. You first.
No, go ahead. You're fine.
I was just gonna say I bought a camera. I used to own a Ring camera. I still technically do, but like I don't use it anymore. Probably never will. I don't recommend people use Ring cameras. In fact, I recommend that people get their own DVR system, because Ring charges you $50 per camera per year to store your footage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like $50 per, may not sound like a lot, but that's per camera per year, if that makes sense. So it's a lot if you're a family and you need like 10 to 20 cameras around the house. So I was like, there must be an easier way, and there is. I bought a camera, a Unify camera, because Unify has like a bajillion different camera types. There's like a couple different versions of the one I have. The one I have also comes in like an AI form. But like I guess I haven't done enough studying, but I don't understand why I would just get this one over the AI one, because the AI one is just like better at like seeing, it looks like. But I bought it mostly as a test for when I want to do more of this kind of stuff. And then I also bought it because like I have a pretty expensive network rack now, and I have nice computers, and I trust my roommates. I don't struggle with that. But like I want a camera just in case, like if outside things happen, you know.
Right.
And I, in addition to that, because like the Dream Machine, which is my router, comes with a 1-bay DVR. It like has uh 1 bay for a hard drive. So I bought specifically because Western Digital is the best. I bought a 2 terabyte DVR hard disk drive, and it's already used 100 gigabytes in the past couple of days because it records anytime there's a human, and because it points at my desk, which is where I'm at most of the time. I think that it's just like recording clips of me at my desk. Next is rental Ring cameras. I mean, technically that is what it is, because you pay very little for the Ring camera, but then you have to pay for the ability to back up your footage. I legitimately thought big business idea. All right, I might actually do this. I don't know. But big business idea where you go to people and you say, how many Ring cameras do you own, or how many cameras from? Because I know that Ring does this, and I bet you that if Ring it does this, other companies that sell large produced cameras do this too. Like I know Google has some, and I know that there's some other like non-bigger brand ones. But Ring is the biggest offender in my personal opinion at the current moment. Um, and so my thought process is, you could sell it to people, just be like, listen, the upfront cost of getting a DVR, getting the cameras, it is going to be more expensive. But in the long term, you're not spending $50 per camera per year to back up your data to a cloud that you have no access to. And so like with Unify doesn't charge you for anything. They have like extra assistance for stuff that you can buy. Like if you want to be like an Uber like if you own businesses and stuff, you can like activate like more support basically. I'm not going to do that cuz I don't I don't need that. I want to learn on my own. But like Unify doesn't charge you for anything. So like, my thing would be like, well, let's say get like a couple of cameras, get like get a router. I would suggest obviously the Unify router, get a network switch, maybe something with PoE, then read your cameras through the house. It's a bigger upfront cost, but you're not going to be replacing your cameras. I mean, like everybody has to replace cameras eventually, so that's not like something that's not new. But like you're the only thing that you're gonna really have to replace every couple of years is just the memory. Outside of that, like if you have a family that has like 10, 20 cameras around the house, it'll pay it, I would say that you save more money than just like paying $50 per camera per year,
No, absolutely.
Cinder has a Fansly. I know what I must do. I don't have the strength. Chad, if you want to go be horny for Cinder, go do it. I don't care. I even though I've defended Cinder, I don't. I still think that all Fansly people that you do Fansly or shit like that, I think that they're all thoughts in some way. That includes Mizu, but Mizu knows he's a thought and he like kind of embraces it. So like the criticism, there really is not much criticism I can have with him other than that.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh.
If you sell yourself, you're a hoe, simple as. Yep. Mizu thought he already audits anime.
Speaking of which, I know that's what he's doing right now.
I did see someone ask earlier if we do have intentions to stream next week, and yes, we do. I can hear Aqua getting tired, and we're probably going to wrap it up. So, as far as what I'm doing next week, Wednesday we'll figure it out. It may be Final Fantasy 14. It may be something else. I'm not sure. We will figure it out for sure. Friday is going to be more Undertale, which that'll be the first stream in 2026. Saturday is something else as well. I actually have not determined what that's going to be because it's not going to be Abiotic Factor. And then Sunday is Dogwave.
Yes.
How about you, Akko? What are you doing next week?
Same as always. Like I said, I'm gonna work on the script for the next video next week. Excuse me, I'm stretching. Obviously, now that I have next week's Wednesday off, we're gonna have hump day on a normal day. I'm gonna be honest with you, because the streaming is obviously just gonna be about the same. Stream's gonna be the same. I think I'm going to, now that like things are settled, and I have a little bit more adulting to get done, but once that's all settled, I'm gonna get started on secret projects that I just kind of want to get done. Little things, there are just little things that I want to get done. But yeah, it's kind of like my plan.
All right. Chat, one final time for the night. If you enjoy the content I produce, I'd recommend going or leaving a like, subscribing, hitting the bell for more notifications, joining the Discord as it is the best place to know when I go live, and follow me over on Twitter as it is also a fantastic place to know when I go live and also to see my random shit posting. Who are we gonna raid tonight?
Weird. That is so weird. Sorry, it's just the camera works in real time.
Mm-hmm.
So because of how real time it is, I'm like looking at myself through the camera.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's like operating in real time.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool. I normally like things are a little bit like slow with these kinds of things. Like with the Ring camera, it was slow. But like with this one, since it's hardwired into my system, it just shows it to me right now. Yeah, send them to Mizu.
That's what I was thinking.
Send them to Mizu.
All right, then chat. I'm gonna send you all to Mizu. Again, we do not have a proper raid feature on YouTube yet because I am not monetized, nor have 1,000 subs. But as soon as we can, we will absolutely be doing that. Otherwise, I'm gonna send you all over to Mizu for tonight. Thank you all for coming out. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you all on Wednesday for something. Schedule might be a little late tomorrow because I still have to figure out the details for Wednesday and Saturday. So I'll let you all know. Otherwise, chat, I will see you all then. You behave for Mizu. Have a good one, chat. Night.
Night, chat.